Here, my name is Milete-Tsega Ogbalidet. I'm born in Eritrea, um, called Aditekelezan. That's about 40 kilometers from the capital city. My father is farmer and my mom is housewife. I raised there and I grew up to I become like 13 years old. And after that, I left the town, but I was still going there. It is so much fun. A very, very supportive community, helping each other, caring. It's like everyone's doing like parents' role. I love it very much. They're very close to each other, very close. Yes, I did go to school. I still continue my school even when I left my town. Just to get a better education and also more about religion. So I went to the church with the nuns. So I was still doing my education part, also to study, to learn more about Bible, or my religion part. That's the reason I left the town I born. I was doing my education, like my 12th grade. I still continue on my grades. The rest of the time, they have the program they run, to support the, all the church stuff they do. They were helping people pray in time, supporting elders. So I was doing all the programs they had. Even if I wouldn't be in the church, that's what we do outside of the church. Whenever it's around you, you help. If the elder is around you, we help them. If they need any support, or if they want, for example, if they don't have enough water, the water tap's not in the house, so we get them using containers, little containers. So this is what we do normally, but it's not well scheduled, it's not well programmed. But when I go with the nuns, it's well programmed for all the routine. The praying time is known, the helping time is known, the working with elder is known time, working with the children is a known time, yes. I would say since I was a little girl, this is what they do, in my mom groups all around the community. When they finish their work, then they sit down together, they start to do knitting and doing baskets, whatever they want to do, handworks. So I see them since I was a baby, that's how we grow up all. So you pick whatever you feel good. So I was really impressed with the baskets. Approximately when I was about 13 years old, I have made one basket. The shape is good, the design is not good. Yeah, and still that one's, I have seen it last year, which is in 2012, I went to back home. I have seen it in mom's house. Because they all around us, when you do the basket, most of the time, about 3-4 people minimum. So they see you when you do wrong, just when you start, they said, no, you need to do this way. So you don't do much mistake, you're not by yourself. And the support, you don't just get it from intimate, from the immediate family. Anyone can tell you because they know how to do it. They said, what are you doing? When you tell them I'm doing this, No, it's not the way you want to stop. This is how you do it. Not anyone can correct you. And they know, they can see you what old you are. Automatically they think that you need help. In all the life, they're very supportive. There's nothing you do it by yourself. There's nothing you do it by yourself. In happiness, in sadness, there is always with you. Whatever you do, the community is with you. This is also part of our culture. We have to learn how to cook, especially ladies. We have to be close to our mom, and we have to learn how to cook from early of age. So, but me, I was very serious about cooking. I like doing by my hand. I'm not office person. I'm not sitting like most people I see, my friends or most people I met, I can say. They wish to be in the office, dressing up nice and spend their time in the office. But for me, it makes me happy to do things by my hand around the kitchen, cooking, sewing. This is the stuff I want to do. So I follow up my needs, and I went to class for sewing class, and I had diploma for sewing. Also for cooking, I had diploma cooking. I came to Adelaide, and I stayed around Torrance-Sibyl. That's the Anglican they gave us a house. They prepare for us. Life was very hard at the beginning. But we get there. In the beginning, everything was hard. For me, the main part, the hard part was like the language. People were coming from Anglicare, from Migrant Resource Center, from Australian Refugee Association, because those organizations were giving us lots of support. Like ARA was giving us some furniture, Migrant Resource Center was doing some other part, and STARS, lots of organizations coming to the house to explain what they do. But I was not following up totally. The more people they come, I was very stressed, because what are they going to do? Why they're here? How am I going to listen? It was very, very hard part for me, the communication. We have to do things by ourselves, so we start to buy things for the kitchen. We need to go somewhere. So I believe we learn quite fast, how to take a bus, where to buy the tickets, how do we follow up, where to go, where to ask. And they're very supportive. Australian Refugee Association, the Migrant Resource Center. If you need any help, you can always go and ask them. They can help you. Even the letters you get, they can explain. They're always ready to give their support. If some people came from any other country, we have to visit them. So you need someone to inform you. So the information comes to the leader. Actually, it's a leader of the Women's Association. So it comes to the leader. So the leader have to take action in the right time. Have to tell to some people, okay, this is happening, so we need to visit to this person. Or you have to create the way, like, no, we don't have to visit all in this time. If you see like they have some close friends here, you can all visit them, and that's it. If someone else want to go back, that's their choice. But you have to first know and visit that person and know what's their needs and how problem is that. And for example, if it is one person, we might bring them home instead of leaving them back, so you can have more time to talk. If it is big family, a large family, we can visit them. So now this is the role. First, you need to visit and see them, who they are, what help do they need. Do they need people around them all the time? Are they busy by themselves? Are they happy to talk about themselves? Or do we have to give them some time till they finish with the organizations? This is what we need to know. Then when you see this, then you split not split. You tell to the community like how needs to be done. If they're happy with the plan, then yeah. He said, okay, you three go today and give them this. We do like our traditional food, the coffee stuff they want, and we ask them, what's your main needs now? What do you get, or what do you want? What do you have in the house, and what's left for the main emergency? That's what we need. So the three people, they take something and they ask them what's left. So they pass to me. Then I have to organize some other people that they need to go and visit. So those people also, they have to ask. Then if it is something that we can't do it, you take them to the shop because they have money since they come here. So tell them how to shop, where's the cheapest place, all this. This is the role we play. And the role is, it's not only the work, but fairness. To see them all like very important to us, like part of us. They don't have to feel lonely while we're here. We have to remember our days when we are new. We have to be in their position. My crafts are always displayed in my house. And I heard people, oh, this is nice. How do you make it? How long it takes? But I didn't get someone, oh, you can do this. You can teach this. There is some people, this, like interesting people, or I didn't find the place where I can show how this get done. So that's the first time when we met with you. I always talk about crafts. I have met Abdullah, if I'm not wrong. His name is Abdullah. He's from Sudan. And when we was talking about crafts, he told me, okay, I'll introduce you one person who will going to help you about this. And I said, okay. And he invited the person to Prospect Council area, which I was doing there, my food. I was selling my food there. And he introduced me about this craft, that they run the craft classes. Then we make a deal, or we make an appointment, and this is how it starts. I feel very excited. I was so happy. I didn't know before that people are really interested to know about my crafts. I thought this is only for my community. But I find it that there's so many people, they need to share what they know, and they want to also know what others do. So I find it very interesting part of my life. I have learned a lot. I have learned a lot that everything is important, everything is knowledge. Because I know how to make a basket since early of my life. It seems to me like everyone the same to me. I was wrong. This is something new for others. and people were the same thing, would be the same thing, like they were telling us about what they do in their culture. That was something new to me, which I have learned. So yeah, it feels very good because this is part of me and I'm sharing who I am. I feel good. Is designed as zigzag, too many zigzags. So you need to know, you need to find the thread, the palm tree, too many needles. The palm leaves, sorry, needs to be split in a very small pieces. You have to split them, so that will going to help to roll it very fine, and also to cover by the thread. Not in a big circle, it starts in a very small one, very tiny. Then you go circle and circle. The more you go, becomes flat and big. I like the colors. I like the combination of the color. I like the finishing of the zigzags. They're very the same. I like the shape. I like everything of this. So I've seen similar of this my friend was making, and I just make slightly different the way I wanted. Oh, I learned a lot. I learned a lot. Working together is very important because it's better to be two minds instead of just using one person, one mind. So we share a lot. It's much more, how can I say this? No, it's very important anyway to work with groups. You get lots of ideas. Some of the ideas doesn't work, but you still learn something from the why it's failed, this idea. And I learn so much. I learn how she does her work. I visit her studio. She showed to me what to do, what she does, and how she do them. And yeah, I like working with Lisa. She's very creative. She's very brave. She's a good girl. She designed the finishing of the work. At the finishing, how we finish with her stuff, and I asked her how she get them done, and she showed to me. And every time she come to visit, and I showed to her, she see me how I do my crafting, and she started to do with me. And she didn't complete yet. She's still on her way. So we learn from each other all the time.